Hello everybody, welcome back to Marble World again. Today we have a whole bunch of marbles out here, well, custom marbles as you can see, and an entire course out in front of us. So if you read this video's title, it would say that today is another Latrack episode. Yes, so today we have another Latrack video, and sorry, I'll just do some adjusting out here, or right, something like that should work. Alright, sorry, yeah, so today is a Latrack video, and yeah, this Latrack is quite unique because it has different types of sectors now. Yeah, so there's a funnel now, there's a triangle slalom that Lucky Marble can just speed through, and an entire slalom box out here. Yes, so today's Latrack is bound to be quite interesting. So anyway, today we're racing the states of the United States of America. Yes, so if you don't know by now, the United States is a country made up of 50 states in one capital district. Yeah, and these 50 states and these 51 entities will be racing today in this Latrack. Yeah, so as you can see, I said just now, most of these marbles are custom marbles which I made based on the flags of the states. Yeah, so I'll try to say the state names as fast as possible so that we don't waste time. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia. Yep, this is the capital district, if you didn't know. Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Yeah, so these states will be racing, and yeah, I'll just do some other adjustments out here. So yeah, the grid positions starting will be random, and also one spawner will be stacked on top of the others, so the marbles in this spawner will be dropping down, and then these marbles will just be rolling. Yeah, so tell me which state you're rooting for, or which US state you're from, if you are from the United States. Yeah, so good luck to all these marbles. We're gonna be starting the race. We're gonna be doing 16 laps today, and yeah, let's see who will come out on top among the 51 states and districts. By the way, Hawaii is the only one with a marble already set in the game. Not because it already has its own marble. It just, well, decided to use the flag of another entity. That is the British Indian Ocean Territory, because its flag has a Union Jack on it. Fun fact about Hawaii. Anyway, so this first lap should give you a good impression of what's to come sooner in the Latrack. So as you can see, everyone's going through the slalom box, something which I've probably not done before. This is the first time I've ever did a slalom box. Yeah, this is one of my favorite sectors out here. Oh, and Delaware has fell out straight out of the game already. This is rather bad because, well, falling out of the first lap, that probably means you're probably going to be shamed for the rest of your racing career. So Delaware, unfortunately, will not be racing anymore. But fun fact about Delaware, it was actually the first state to join the Union, so let's hope this doesn't imply that the next states to join the Union will drop down. Look at Pennsylvania. Anyway, the leader is now Alabama. It is the first state in alphabetical order in the United States. So had I not randomized the spawning order, it would have started on pole on the on the bottom spawner. Yeah, so right next to it is Florida. Right below it is Florida, and then there's North Dakota and New Mexico. Yep, so Alabama is already speeding ahead of the rest of its competition. And it seems like the last few are Georgia, New Hampshire, and of course Delaware, because oh well. So Alabama is still rolling down. This is the slalom box I made using. This is a sort of 2D sector because you find this, except in a 2D version in a 2D racing game. Yeah, so I know of a few channels that do stuff like this, but mine is the 3D version. Oh wow! It seems like we got a second state falling out, Arkansas. Seems like a bad luck for the for those states. It probably is this area or this area in which the malls are falling out. But well, in one of my test runs, they fell out all here. So, oh, this is gotta be some testing rig. Oh well. Anyway, it seems like we got a new second place. That is Iowa. It is known as one of the biggest corn producing states in the US. Yes, anyway, Iowa isn't really on Alabama's tail. He's quite a while away. Yeah, anyway, this is the more dangerous sector. Especially during racing, the marbles have to negotiate this one really well if they really want to do well. Yeah, so let's take a look at South Carolina. Yep, that's a good example. And this turn is also where they have to be careful. South Carolina also did a good job at it. Anyway, Alabama's still in a very strong lead in front of Iowa. Idaho is just right behind Iowa. It's just right behind Iowa though, but Wisconsin is also chasing Idaho on this half 2D, half 3D sector or something. I don't know. Anyway, Alabama is still going through this sector, navigating it fairly well, and it is still speeding off into the distance. Iowa didn't do a very good job at it. Neither did Wisconsin or New Mexico. That's gotta suck. Yeah. Anyway, so Alabama's in the funnel now, and Idaho decided to just drop straight through the funnel without even thinking. That's a very good strategy you could use in the funnel because, well, if you don't even spin, then you are guaranteed by gravity to just go down, and you've easily made it through. Anyway, Alabama not navigating the turn pretty well, rather unusual for my test run marbles, which usually did. Anyway, Alabama. Ooh, navigating the turn very badly, and it seems like Alabama, Idaho, and Iowa are quite equidistant from each other now. Idaho slows down a bit more. Same goes for Iowa, so yes. And it seems like New Mexico has reached the top 3, surpassing Iowa, which is now in 5th or something. Yeah, but it's all up to Idaho to defeat Alabama in these remaining 9 laps. Yeah, we're on lap 7 already. It's probably all up to Idaho, unless, well, another marble passes Idaho, or, well, I don't know. Alabama navigating the turns fairly well. Idaho still right there. Oh yeah, by the way, I put a portal out here because in patch 19 of this Mobile World game, they added portals, and I felt that the belt was a bit too slow, so I did a portal, and now everyone is pretty much at the starting gate instantly. Yeah, so that's something that I decided it was for the better. Yeah, so my lap track videos will be the conveyor belts will all be replaced by portals from now on. Anyway, Alabama is still in the lead, and Wisconsin a brief battle with Idaho to take second place. But Idaho is still right behind again. And it seemed like, I don't know what Arkansas and Delaware have been doing all the time. Anyway, everyone just climbing up, and Alabama seems to be on this slalom sector. Wisconsin is right behind. In this sector, it's needed to touch as little of these triangles as possible if you want to make it through first. Yeah, and Wisconsin seems to be the Alabama of right now. So if you remove Alabama, well, Wisconsin would be in first place. And this lead we're seeing from Wisconsin against Idaho is the same as Alabama against Idaho a while ago. So, but well, Alabama is gonna be brawling against Wisconsin later or something if Wisconsin manages to catch up. Is a slight showdown now, and it seems like North Dakota has joined the show for the top 3. So Idaho has dropped down to 4th, while Wisconsin and Alabama are just speeding ahead like nothing's even happening. Yeah, so Alabama still rolling through, navigating these turns fairly well too, with Wisconsin right behind. North Dakota is struggling a bit, and it's now in a 3-way battle with Idaho and New Mexico. Minnesota also gets into fight too. Iowa, South Dakota, Montana, and Florida are right behind. And I think that should make the top 10. Michigan, Louisiana, Texas, Virginia, and Massachusetts are following up. And Alabama still going in front. Yep, Wisconsin isn't as far behind as earlier, but still needs to catch up a bit. Yep, so Wisconsin's only hope in these remaining 5 laps is if he manages to navigate the turns well and Alabama doesn't. And it seems like they're getting quite close now. The distance isn't as much as before. And Alabama struggles, and this means that Wisconsin takes the lead, while Alabama is gonna try to take second place from here. Yeah, gotta have a taste of what's going on the other shoes. So Wisconsin is now still in front of Alabama, and yep, the lead just now from Alabama to Wisconsin, while Wisconsin has gained it back double. I don't know what that meant, but still. So Wisconsin just has to keep its cool and navigate the rest of the course well, and Alabama gives them a slight nudge. So, and it seems like Alabama retakes the lead. Yep, it's getting quite close now between these two states. Iowa's in 3rd, Florida's 4th, and then North Dakota, Minnesota, Idaho, Virginia, and New Mexico. Yep, so back behind we have Illinois, California, and South Carolina. And of course Delaware and Arkansas that fall off earlier. Yeah, so Alabama is still in front. Its lead still not as much as before, when it had a really dominant lead. And what is Wisconsin gonna do? Hope that Alabama will lose out somewhere? I don't know, but Wisconsin has struggled a bit right there, so things are not looking too high for Wisconsin in these final 3 laps. Once again, its only hope as before is for Alabama to struggle, and hopefully he can retake the lead. But Alabama still speeding ahead, and he's definitely hoping that Wisconsin and everyone behind, like Florida, Iowa, Alaska, well, they'll be struggling. So, yep, Alabama has regained the dominant lead, and is now through these S-bends. Alabama is struggling a bit on the first bend, and struggling quite a bit on this bend. Yeah, so Alabama going through the final sector, And it's gonna start the penultimate lap now. Wisconsin is still in second, struggling quite a lot. And Wisconsin suddenly takes the lead. In an instant, he just drops through the funnel. That gives him the lead again. And I see Alabama briefly overtook him for a while there, but right now it's a close showdown right here. So Wisconsin will take the bend, and outcomes for both through the bends, as bends are quite similar. And Alabama is struggling just a bit more, so it's all to Wisconsin in this final lap. But Alabama will still try to catch up, probably use the same strategy as Wisconsin earlier. And Alabama will spin in the funnel, so that's not the wisest strategy to use. But Wisconsin is struggling a bit on the on the small slalom. And so it seems like Alabama doesn't have a lot of chances right now. It's just the S-bends that he's probably looking out for. And Wisconsin is doing a great job of navigating this S-bend, and Alabama will probably be the one lagging behind. So it seems like Wisconsin will take the win in this lap track. So Wisconsin wins, the confetti are sprinkling, and Alabama, yes, will take a second. Florida and Iowa and Alaska will conclude the top 5, and then Rhode Island, Virginia, South Dakota, North Dakota, and then I'll say the rest of the results later on, but here are the rest of the marbles finishing. And I'm just being through, Hawaii through, South Carolina's through, and it seems like everyone's through now. So yeah, I saw New Hampshire, so this means that Delaware and Arkansas have yet to finish, but they're, well, DNF. This means that this is the final result out here for the top 20 though. And it seems like this so-called North will get fastest lap, but I think that's gonna be North Carolina. Since North Dakota already appeared out here. Yep, so North Carolina, I think, will take fastest lap. So congratulations. But still, Wisconsin takes the proud win. 13 minutes and 6 seconds for 16 laps. Doesn't look too bad. And Alabama will finish second, as we saw. So even though with that dominant lead from earlier, it probably won. Well, didn't win, but at least it can be, well, proud that it had the lead earlier that it used to have. And Rhode Island is here. I don't know how, but he's in 6th. Alaska took 5th. I don't know where Florida and Iowa are, but they're probably somewhere else. Oh, Iowa, right here. So Iowa took 4th, and Florida is right here with 3rd. Yeah, after that is yep, here are the rest of the results. Virginia, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Texas, New Mexico, Michigan, Idaho, North Carolina, Kentucky, Louisiana, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Montana doing the top 20. Washington, District of Columbia, Massachusetts, Tennessee, Missouri, Utah, Colorado, New Jersey, Arizona, and Nevada, Oregon, Connecticut, Wyoming, New York, Kansas, Vermont, Maine, Oklahoma, Indiana, Mississippi, Georgia, Nebraska, Hawaii, Ohio, Maryland, California, South Carolina, New Hampshire, and Illinois will finish. So Illinois finishes 49th, and because of the times in which they fell off, Delaware takes last place. And Arkansas will take 50th. So they didn't finish, but they got a bad result. So moral of the story, don't DNF if you want a good result. Especially when you have like so many marbles competing. You'll get even more shame. Yes, but once again, congratulations to Wisconsin and Alabama and Florida for taking the win. I mean like the top 3, and this was a very fun lap track video. Yep, so I hope all of you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will comment, maybe to tell me how my videos can be improved in quality or anything. Yeah, but this is a good video to me, and yes, I hope all of you will have a good day, and yeah, see you in the next video. So yeah, see ya.